Jackson with Toronto Games Week 2024. If you're tuning in, up next, I hope everyone's as excited as I am for this run, because this is a run, an any percent, of Hot Dog Reporter, ran by the fantastic Metroid Crime with a commentator, Great Newtons, and I'll let them take it away.
We good?
Surprise!
Awesome. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Metroid Crime. I'm here with Great Newtons, who's actually the developer of this game.
I made this.
Yeah, so this is a Toronto-based game, so we got a
Let's
Toronto-based
go.
game at our Toronto event. Super excited to run this. This is very, very quick. I know it has an 8-minute estimate. I'm definitely going to finish under that, so I guess...
I believe in you.
Yeah, I guess let's get started. It has a dedicated speedrun mode.
For the speedrunners.
Yeah, for the speedrunners, yeah. So, I forget, there's a prompt after this, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna hit this, and then I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is a Hot Dog Reporter. It is a video game that I made because I love platformers
And hot dogs?
and hot dogs. Yeah, can't forget about the hot dogs. And Metroid Crime has helped me out a lot getting started with it in terms of spreading it to her community and just playtesting it herself as well. Yeah, it's still in early access, available on Steam. But it's I think personally the movement is pretty polished.
Oh yeah, movement is great. It feels like so good to play. This level is my least favorite level. I have to say, I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's intentional. You're not supposed to.
Just falling through the floor there. But this is just we're hot dogging it here.
Schmoovin', even.
Schmoovin'.
I do love how the hot dog always holds his hat and just keeps a firm grasp on it.
So this was inspired actually by the game L.A. Noire,
Let's
where
go.
often your CPU-controlled partner will lose his hat, and he kind of looks like a mess. So it's like Frankie's not going to do that. Frankie's going to hold on to their hat the whole time.
Yeah. There we go. And all the way up. This one is just zooming across. There we go. Finding all the hot dogs. This introduces this goo, which is you can bounce off of it. So you have to carefully jump through here, bounce.
So there is a tutorial for this, but I've watched a lot of people play this and like just skip the tutorial, which is reasonable. A lot of people don't like tutorials, and I find it's very difficult for some people to figure out how those bounce pads work. You have to hold the jump button in order to ascend higher.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny watching people trying to get around that using like double jumps or wall jumps. I've seen some very creative solutions.
Yeah, so this one you have to like use the momentum of the wall to kind of hang on the wall a little bit, which allows you to get up a little bit further there.
Yeah, the way I've kind of tried to design a lot of the levels is by making like one difficult path that's kind of optimized in order to get through it as fast as possible, and then going back afterwards and adding in like alternate routes that are a little more accessible. But this wasn't intentional, and it's great to see people break the routes that you intended.
Hot dog.
Thanks.
I love
Yeah.
hearing that from a game dev. It's just a positive about wanting to see your intended routes get broken. I think that's really cool.
I think a lot of that comes from knowing Crime and her
Oops.
involvement with the speedrunning community. It's such a joy, I think, to see people find their own way through a game. So I kind of wanted to make a game that really leaned into that. We'll just, it's perfect. First run. You
Yeah,
got it,
don't
you got
worry.
it.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Gonna wait there because, yeah, there we go. Good.
You got all the hot dogs. Thanks.
Got all of them.
Also, the music is just lovely.
The music is great. It is licensed music. The artist is Paolo Pavan. And it just kind of fits the aesthetic that I wanted for this. So coming up here, we're going to be skipping our first Easter egg.
There we go.
Metroid Prime is not going to pet a cat.
Yes, there's a cat you can pet. It is not on the route, though. Cross. You can get through the cannons a little faster if you jump before you get into them, which helps.
That is also not something I intended, but it's a great little bit of tech.
Okay. Not gonna get hit by these saw blades.
So this is a relatively new mechanic, where if you skid there and then immediately turn around and jump, you'll do like a backflip and get some increased momentum.
There we go.
So I'm curious, Metroid Prime, have you done playtesting for other games as well?
Not particularly, no. Well, actually, you know what? That's actually not true.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, I've played. There was actually a game I played recently called Little Red, which the dev kind of gave it to me. They're like, "You're a speedrunner. I kind of want to see how you play this," and it was actually very cool because they like watched my stream and like implemented any of like the complaints that I had about like some of the mechanics being a little bit like obtuse. It was super cool. But I love playing new games, and I love indie games. So it kind of works out. Oh, not gonna... Oh, I had one life there.
There's that back mechanic.
Nice. And we're gonna use the umbrella to float all the way up here. I love this section. No. Okay. And then this is very cool. We're coming up on time, right? Very soon. And... time. There we go. So that's Hot Dog Reporter. Thank you. That's Hot Dog Reporter. It's great. Definitely check it out. It's up on Steam. They have like a built-in leaderboard as well. So definitely like just a very quick speed game. You can just kind of drill. It's very easy to reset as well. Yeah, thank you, Newton, so much for being on commentary with me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for running this at your inaugural in-person event with Lady Arcaders.
Thank you. I've been Metroid Crime. Actually, sorry, where can we find you? Where can we find your information and about the game? And
so exquisitetrash.club is our website. You can find links to the Steam page for Hot Dog Reporter, all of our social media. If you are here in person, we have some sticker sheets up at the front. Feel free to take one. And yeah, we're on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky.
Awesome. And I've been Metroid Crime. You'll see me again soon. I'll be back. Awesome.
Thanks so much, everyone. So stick around for more events at Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto. We're going to have some Teenage Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist coming up.